When a planet starts moving backwards, it's not just the sky that changes direction. Sometimes your life does too. We have all heard that Mercury is retrograde or Saturn is retrograde, right? But what does that actually means? Does it really brings chaos, delay or confusion, whatever heard about this phenomena? Or is there something deeper about this backward motion? Today, I'll share how retrograde planets work in simple language with real life examples from my analysis so that even if you have never opened a birth chart, you'll still connect with it. Let's start with the basic. When you look at your birth chart, you might notice a small r next to a planet, or sometimes it's written within bracket. That symbol means the planet was retrograde at the time you were born. Now, astronomically, no planet actually moves backward. It's an optical illusion. Imagine you are in a moving train and the train next to you starts moving slower. For a moment, it looks like that the train is going backward. That's what happened in the sky too. It appears as the planet is moving in reverse. But in astrology, this illusion has meaning because when planet seems to move backward, it turns its energy inwards. It's like the universe hits the pause button and says, okay, let's reflect on this part of your life. During retrograde life, seems unpredictable. Old people memories, emotions, even unfinished work can suddenly come back. You might think, why now? Let's take a real example. One of my clients had Venus retrograde in her chart. She went through a breakup that she thought was final. 2 years later, during Venus retrograde, the same person came back into her life, but this time she didn't go back. Instead, she understood what she needed to learn about self-worth and emotional boundary in her relationship. Retrogrades do that. They bring people or situation back not to repeat them, but to resolve what's unfinished. It's like the universe is giving you a second chance to complete an emotional homework assignment. Now, the most interesting part of retrogression that it always carries an elements of suddenness. Things can shift out of nowhere. A project that was stuck suddenly moves forward, or something stable just halts. It's not random, it's a signal for you to stop and look deeper. For instance, during Mercury retrograde, many people face miscommunication, travel delays, or technology breakdown. But if you look closely, Mercury is about communication and planning. So when these things go wrong, it's like the planet is saying, hey, slow down, recheck before you move ahead. Let me share a powerful case. A man in his 30s who was struggling in his career. He had Saturn retrograde in his 10th house, the house of profession and responsibility. Every time he tries to switch job, something would delay it. He used to get frustrated, thinking Saturn was punishing him harshly. But during one Saturn retrograde period, he decided to go inward. He reflected, restructured his plan, and took accountability instead of rushing. Within months after retrograde ended, he got a stable position in a field that truly matched his skills. You see, retrograde Saturn wasn't blocking him, it was preparing him to handle success with maturity. That's the lesson. Retrograde phase don't deny, they delay until you are ready. And yes, there are something special about Rahu and Ketu. They are always retrograde. Always. You can see R behind them. But that's their nature. They represent the shadow sides of our mind, our desires and detachments. They constantly pull us towards what hidden or unknown. When you experience their influence, you often find yourself facing your deepest fears or obstacles because they want you to see what you usually ignore. So instead of fearing Rahu and Ketu, try to understand what part you are there mirroring. They are like those teachers who don't comfort you but make sure you learn the truth. So the next time a planet goes retrograde, don't panic. Yes, things might slow down. Yes, people or memories might return, but that's not punishment, it's a reflection. Retrograde periods are the universe's way of saying, pause, look within. There is something you missed the first time. Sometimes the backward motion is the only way to move forward. If you found this helpful, share it with your someone who has been feeling stuck lately, and if you have been ever experienced a big chance during a retrograde, tell me in the comments. Your story might just help someone understand their own. This is Mayank from ChitrAstro Mayank 999, reminding you that even when planets move backward, your soul is still moving forward. Namaskar.